What is up, guys? Welcome to my channel. My name is Michel Stoyanov, and today we're going to speak about kettlebells. I'm going to give you my 7 essential kettlebell exercises, and I'm going to give you reasons why I have selected each exercise. So without further ado, guys, we're going to start with the very first exercise, and in my opinion, the most important one from the list, the kettlebell swing. The kettlebell swing is a compound exercise, which means that you work multiple muscles at once. Kettlebell swings strengthen the entire posterior chain: the core, lower back, glutes, hamstring, mid-back, upper back, forearms, lats, and shoulders. So it's a full body workout wrapped into a single exercise. But the real purpose of the swing is to train hip extension, as it is a hip hinge exercise. According to Pavel Tsatsouline, the swing is the most beneficial exercise anybody can do. You're improving your training power, you're developing mitochondria in your fast fibers, you're also training your connective tissues, and of course, you're getting some cardio. Some scientific studies actually show that performing the kettlebell swing exercise increased the performance of world champion powerlifters and top marathon runners. And one of the hypotheses for this curious gain of performance across different types of athletes relates to the breathing pattern being used while performing the kettlebell swing. It is a pressurized breathing that increases your strength while inhaling and exhaling. In other words, you're strengthening your breathing muscles, and that helps every athlete in some way. Another key point concerning the swing is that the body adapts very well to the exercise, so it works the muscles without killing them. You have much less lactic acid in your muscles, which means less soreness. Alright, so the second exercise is the kettlebell clean and press, and this is a powerful exercise that combines upper and lower body strength and power. It is a dynamic total body movement. It's kind of like the swing. You're hitting a lot of different muscles in the body. You're working on your hamstrings and glutes. You're working on your quadriceps, the anterior chain with the hip flexors, the abdominals, also the upper back, the traps and lats, as well as the shoulders, the upper chest, and the triceps. So this exercise yields great results in terms of strength, stability, movement, and power. So if your objective is to build more strength, improve your core, enhance your grip, and build stronger shoulders, it is definitely an exercise you will want to add to your workout routine. And also, one of the cool features of this exercise is that the clean part promotes a powerful hip extension, exactly like the swing. Alright, a few tips on how to have a correct form when performing the exercise. Breathe in sync with your movement. Push yourself away from the kettlebell instead of trying to push the weight upwards, and you do this by engaging your lats. Press with your knees locked. Keep your whole body tight, especially the midsection, the glutes, and the quads. Keep your pressing shoulder down, and last but not least, keep in mind that the real clean and press requires you to pause with a kettlebell right after the clean to make sure you're not using the momentum generated by the clean for the press. I personally don't really respect this rule, but I guess it's up to you. Alright, so the next exercise is the one-arm kettlebell row. And this is my go-to movement when I'm trying to bulk up my back muscles. What you're essentially targeting here are the lats, the traps, and the stabilizer muscles. Working one arm at a time is also a good way to identify strength imbalances and correct them. I like to lean forward and rest my elbow on my knee to really isolate the targeted muscles. While you lift the kettlebell to your chest, focus on using the muscles in your back and shoulders instead of using your arm. Also, make sure your chest stays still throughout the exercise. Typically, I like to do this exercise in between more demanding sets of full body exercises like swings and clean and press. I find it's a great exercise to activate muscle hypertrophy. So if you're looking to build more size, that is the exercise you might want to consider. Next exercise on the list is the kettlebell goblet squat. The goblet squat trains the core, the upper back, and the lower body. Holding a load in front of your body acts as a counterbalance. This increases comfort and allows you to open your hips and sit back with them. If you ever have the feeling of falling backward when performing a regular squat, this exercise might just be for you. It's also easier on the spine to handle compared to traditional back squats, where the load is on your upper back. Because you're holding the kettlebell in front of your torso, it will allow you to squat deeply with an upright torso and better activate your quads, glutes, hamstrings, and calves. Holding the kettlebell in front of your torso also works your core. So this exercise is great for beginners that want to work on improving their balance. So here's a few tips on how to perform the movement correctly. Keep your spine straight and neutral at all times. When you squat, make sure you bend your knees and hips together at the same time, and as you descend, make sure the kettlebell stays above your chest line. Alright, so the next exercise on the list is the two-handed kettlebell curl, and this is a pull isolation type of exercise. And I'm lifting from my knees because it stimulates different muscles that are underused while lifting from standing or sitting. Because you're not using your legs, the exercise requires more hip mobility, core stability, and emphasis from the working muscles. This is a two-handed kettlebell curl exercise that I personally like to do at the end of my workout. The kettlebell is held by its base using the palms of your hands. The targeted muscles are the biceps and the forearms, namely the brachialis and brachioradialis. The idea of this exercise is really to finish breaking the muscle fibers and increase muscle hypertrophy. Alright, so next we have the kettlebell overhead triceps extension, and even if I count this as a separate exercise, really it's part of the push-pull combination routine that I have with the kettlebell curl and the kettlebell triceps extension. So this is an excellent exercise to build and shape the upper posterior arm muscles. It's really good for the triceps. I mean, it's a classic. This is a great exercise to activate muscle hypertrophy, and it's one of my personal favorites. Okay guys, so last but not least we have the bend resisted decline push-up. And obviously this is not a kettlebell exercise, but there's a reason why I included it in the list. I noticed that combining full body kettlebell exercises, especially the swing, with any kind of push-up exercise yields great results. If you combine swings and push-ups, you target a wide range of muscles and you already have a complete workout. I would even say this is a great workout routine for people that typically have less time to dedicate to working out. I personally like the decline push-up as it's a more advanced version of the standard push-up. And when you also add the resistance band in the mix, then you can easily get to failure and maximize strength gains. The movement increases your upper body strength. It specifically targets the upper pectoral, the front deltoids, the triceps, and it's also very good for developing core stability. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. I hope you found it useful. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content, more videos on workouts and also nutrition and other related topics. And just to sum up this video guys, I just wanted to let you know that for me, training with kettlebells has been really an interesting learning curve because you can work on so many different areas. You can work on the functional level, you can get your cardio, you could also build your muscle, retain your muscle mass. I mean, there are so many different benefits from working out with kettlebells. So I really encourage everyone that's watching this video to train more with kettlebells because honestly, they bring a lot of interesting benefits. All right, guys, if there is any kettlebell exercise that you really like and I didn't talk about, please leave a comment below and let me know which one it is. I'm always interested to try new workout routines. And on this note, guys, I will see you in the next video.